Hello and welcome to another video. Ginger and the Travelling Coffee Cup. He's made yet another video and he's made it to 700 subscribers. 700 subscriber video is being thought of what to do, but as you can tell by the beautiful backdrop of a Nimrod and the TriStar, we're at Manchester Airport Runway Visitor Park to see some of the comings and goings on a Monday lunchtime. So hopefully we see the usual suspects: Emirates, Qatar, EasyJet, Jet2, Ryanair, and maybe, if it's on time at least, Saudia. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? As to what planes we're going to see today, I genuinely have no idea because the A380 gods have not been playing ball recently at Manchester Airport. Normally Emirates fly 3 in, and I think we've only been getting 1. So let's see what's going to turn up for Emirates today. Because I can't remember the last time I did a video here at the viewing park where there was not one A380 in the building. I'm used to not doing it with a 7.5 and a 747, but not an A380. Come on, it's a staple at Manchester Airport. Well, it used to be before something kicked off. Anyway, let's head over there and see some planes take off and land and see what turns up and what doesn't turn up. I'm just going to have a video today, bit of a rarity. No A380s. Yep, Emirates aren't sending one in today. I checked flight radar. This morning's was a 777. The one coming in now is a 777, and the one tonight's a 777. So no A380s at all at Manchester. Whether it's to do with the ongoing issues in the Middle East that, according to a certain somebody, it's finished and done and Strait of Hormuz is open, apparently. It's not. So whether it's that, whether they're upgrading them, I don't quite know. I know, was it Virgin recently upgraded them all to Starlink? I don't know whether Emirates now doing that with their jets. KLM shuttle to Amsterdam leaves and the jet still arrives. I don't know whether that's to do with it or whether all they're having C checks done or whatever. But yeah, no double-deckers on this video. I never thought I'd say that much strap. I thought we'd have at least one, but no. Well, it's time for an hour we don't see that often on the channel. If I can't remember the last time we actually had them. Xuanyawe. Not Jet 2, I apologise. Xuanyao Air. Chinese. With the P&E livery. Prefer they're all red one to be fair, but that's what we got today. Dropping out of that sky in the not too distant future will be an Emirates 777. So today we've got the pleasure of all the big single decks, 78, 777, A350. But let's see Xuanyao operating, I think it's left roughly on time as well. Which is nice. So 100, 787. I mean, if you'd seen the headlines recently about 787s, don't make a pleasant reading, especially one that was with Lufthansa and its front wheel collapsed while at the stand. Was Runway followed Cathay Pacific's lead into a turn and burn on that runway? It would appear so. Touch the button in the background? Yes, we will. A couple of days ago, saying we'd actually reached 700 subscribers. I'm actually over the moon about that. I can't tell you how happy I am when I saw that. I was like, 701? Okay, post time! Thinking cap has been on about what 700 subscribers rush is going to be, and I've decided, and no, before you say it's not to get on 777, I'm flying to Dubai. Someone tells me that might not be a good idea this time of year. And as we know, me and the Middle East have a bit of a relationship where I book everything and it goes to pot. So we're not going on a plane. We're going on another train, guys. The train in question, Transport for Wales. The destination, Cardiff. But of course, we're not going standard. We're going in first, which means we can only go on one particular Transport for Wales train that leaves from Piccadilly. And we've seen it so many times on the channel, and I've always wanted to do it, and we're going to do it in July. So that video will be coming out next month. I've just got to book the tickets. Now, for those of you expecting Queen's Road video, yeah, that went down the tubes because I finished work Saturday morning. I got home and my body went, I want to sleep, so I didn't manage to go. I apologise. Wish I had, because the pictures that I've seen of it look brilliant. Speaking of bus shelters and B network bus shelters, the one at Stockport, the big one, near the bus station, being flattened. I wonder if the B network will open that one up before it gets flattened. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, hopefully, out of that sky, soon will be a 777 Emirates. Say its name and it appears. 777 Emirates. Middle Eastern carriers flying that into Manchester today, the 777, we're going to have another one. Not for the one you think. You're probably thinking Kuwait. No. I normally call this airline the A350 banker because when it comes to Manchester Airport, at this particular time, guaranteed A350. Not today! Qatar have let me down, guys. So we're not only getting one 777 today, we're getting two. We're going to get an A350 though from the other A350 banker airline known as Virgin Airlines, or Virgin Atlantic. Considering they fly all over the world now, I think we need to drop the Atlantic and just put Airways personally. But yeah, we should actually get one arriving and one departing, one coming in from Vegas and one going out to Orlando. That'd be nice, double bill A350. The amount of times I've come in, it's like, well, I know A380 is going to turn up from Emirates, and I know A350 is going to turn up from Qatar, and neither of them are coming. Makes it a special video then, I guess. Qatar and Emirates, both 777s. Let me know in the comments down below if you've watched the channel from the start, if we've ever had a video where that's happened before, because I can't remember. And as much as I would love to say I've got the time to go through every single one of my match strip videos and find it, I don't think I have. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Looks on its way to, you guessed it, Luxembourg. Mixed trees about that airline. Summer season is here, alive and kicking. Sun Express, Corendon are now calling Manchester Airport home. Sun Express are currently operating a flight that leaves at 1 o'clock in the morning. It says Turkey. Apparently it gets to Turkey for sunrise. That floats your boat, get on Sun Express. Something tells me Pegasus and Aegean will be following suit on that in the very near future. And also, with everyone now moving to Terminal 2, if anyone flies as a Manchester Airport recently, please leave down in comments your opinion of the whole process. I would really like to know, just so then you can tell me what you think of the airline that connects the airport that apparently connects the north to the world. I didn't realise Newcastle and Leeds only go domestic, but hey, that's your tagline, go with it. SAS Airlines and Lufthansa. Not Lufthansa City, which we saw before, just Lufthansa. Speaking of Lufthansa, we are off to Germany in October. We're going to Munich, we're going to Frankfurt, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get some, well, a video from at least one of those airports. It'll be Frankfurt because when we go, it's the last A340 flight out of Frankfurt. I couldn't get a ticket for the actual flight, but I'll be in Frankfurt to watch it, well, either arrive or leave, one of the two, so that'd be nice. If anyone from Lufthansa is watching, can you please send it in here just once? Imagine, Manchester to Frankfurt on an A340, sign me up for that. Is currently the only North American airline that flies to Manchester. The Yanks haven't returned, and Air Transat have come and have stayed. I know Air Canada were planning on doing a daily route. I don't know if that's started yet or not. Once an A350, I've finally got one. Virgin A350 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Not a host city of the World Cup, oddly enough. You would have thought Allegiant Stadium would have been a shoo-in for one of those games, but no. The sun just glints off that paintwork beautifully. Nope, it's not the new one. The one that Virgin have named Champagne Supernova. I cannot wait to see that for the first time. maybe, hopefully, one day, you never know, fly on it. So I would love to go back to the States one day, but who knows. Let's see what the future holds. W250 is here. Just get another one roaring down that runway the next hour or so, for me anyway. But so nice seeing A350 graces with his presence. Wait for it to get further down here, and I'll put it back on taxi. Soul Rebel. So on the size spectrum, I'd call that one of the big jets that we get at Manchester Airport. And now back to one of the smallest. Private jets turning up at Manchester Airport as of late. After the football season, it could be a football agent, could be anybody really. But most of the star name players are at the World Cup, so I don't cause such an influx. But there is now officially one of the biggest planes Aer Lingus sends into Manchester Airport. It might be the biggest. Because now they don't send the A330s in anymore, so it's just a shuttle service to Dublin now. Not a decision I agree with, but that's the situation we're in. Well, we saw one arrive. There's the one that's going to leave. So we got two A350s today. These were the clearest to take off. Let's get a 737, guess the airline. Like it be any other airline we'd get at Manchester Airport with a 73. What is that Virgin Atlantic waiting for? There is nothing in front of it, there's nothing behind it. There we go. Well, we got one Chinese airline, we're not going to get the second. A330, Hainan. Which one do you prefer, colour scheme wise? Hainan's yellow, red and white, or Zhuanyao's peonies? I do wonder if this is going to do a turn and burn or if it's just going to wait around a bit. It's got a long flight ahead of it to Beijing, but the advantage that Chinese airlines have, they can overfly Russia. BIO96. When that gets to its takeoff berth, we'll come right back to it. Banks was looking at something today. But Hainan is about to turn and burn. Maybe one day. Time for another member of the Middle Eastern contingent. Boeing aircraft again, not 777, 787. Saudia from Jeddah. Soon to be, possibly, maybe, hopefully, if they can find space, joined by Riyadh Air. Can't wait to see that purple livery land here at Manchester Airport. It's going to be something special. But maybe we have only one Saudi Arabian airline that land here now. So if Riyadh Air turn up, that's going to be that'll probably be some fanfare and everything like that. Timmy trying to ruin the shot. Not today, gents. The camera wants to focus on the barbed wire. Is that to keep us out, or...? We missed QA leaving, unfortunately. We will get, near the end of the video anyway, the 777 of Qatar. But between then and now, shall we go and have a look at what's in that hangar? Be a trip to Manchester's Runway Visitor Park without seeing this incredible machine. The British Airways flagship Concorde. And what's actually a really nice touch is next time we're back here, I might video it, I might not, I'm not decided yet. All of this space will be filled with memorabilia stands because for the first time in a couple of years, I think, the Manchester Airport Aviation Society Memorabilia Fair is back, and we're coming on the Saturday. I've actually got time off for it as well, and it's quite nice to see this hall filled full of people, because the car park, I said, why on earth are they building that? Well, I came here like a couple of weeks ago and that car park was being used by this place. So that just tells you when the sun comes out, people turn up and everyone loves life, especially when it's the school holidays. As you can tell today, it's not. So, but it is always nice to see this beautiful thing. Don't want to go too far past there because I know there is cameras around. I don't really want to go too far, but just look at those engines. It still looks beautiful and graceful all these years later. Absolutely beautiful machine. So I will see it in 2 weeks' time, and I'll actually put a picture up on my Instagram and on my Facebook, my YouTube community page as to what this looks like when it's filled to the brim with memorabilia. I both know I'll be buying something. Exactly what it'll be, I have no idea, but I will be buying something from here. I'll put a picture of what I bought as well next to it. So yeah, look at the community pages, because whenever like something major happens or anything like that, I always put it on there. So, and what a contrast. Beautiful summery-ish weather, winter over there. Dark clouds, but that is just beautiful. Let's get back out into the sunshine, shall we? Right, I will say, yes, I am wearing a coat. Reason? When I left my house, it was raining. Manchester weather at its finest. So Sun Express Taxis Swiss arrives. Part of the Lufthansa group, as it says on the side of it there. HBJCM. One thing it doesn't tell me is what type of aircraft that is. Got a feeling it's an Airbus. I think it's a little bit small in comparison to one of its relatives, namely one of those. But we await the 777 from Qatar. So it will be A330, 777, and then that'll be the closeout of the video. But I think we've done pretty well to get the planes we have done today, to be honest. As I said before, no double decks. So we've got 737, Ryanair, arriving, a Ryanair 737 departing, and then behind that 737 is an A330. Now, when it comes to an airline that you see every day, Manchester Airport, let's go to one that may be leaving in the not too distant future. No, not the Tangerines. Them. Norse. Flying for Indigo. Indigo apparently thinking of suspending or cutting their India to Manchester into the UK routes. So we might not be able to see this plane for much longer. Especially flying for Indigo. You never know, Norse might decide to go, do you know what, Manchester Airport, let's do it. Because Norse still fly from here occasionally to Bangkok. But their Mumbai route, operated on behalf of Indigo, may be being cut. So we're about to get quite the close to this video. 787 Dreamliner for Norse. 787 Dreamliner for TUI. But the one I've waited all this time for is on final, and you can just about see it. Where's the pole? There's the pole. There it is. Crabbing its way into Manchester. First time in a while I've said this sentence, 777 Qatar Airways. It's nice to see it, to see it, to see it. So let's see it land, shall we? Not before Norse takes off. Indigo pilots knew the plan there. Norse knew the plan. Get out. Still Norwegian registered because Norse used to be part of, well, used to be Norwegian 787s until they ceased operation. Now they've been painted blue with Norse on the side. Beautiful. Norse, get off the ground. Norse is away in clear as the 777 Qatar makes its graceful landing. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe one day my Qatar journey from Manchester will happen, but until then I get to enjoy them from afar, and seeing the 777 is always nice. But what plane looks better in 777, guys? Emirates or Qatar? Slightly biased, but I think Qatar. And two, we're going to round off this spectacular triple bill by a beautiful picturesque takeoff. One, two, it's all on you, lad. Go on, mate. But isn't that just a beautiful sight to see? 777 Qatar. What a way to close out a video. Final plane of the day. Let's wait for it to get somewhere around here, shall we? Qatar giving us a quite brilliant ending to this video. Qatar 777 AZBEB. As the Qatar makes its leave, that is the end of today's video. Do enjoy the video as much as I have. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification button on this video. Me and the Coffee Cup will see you in the next one. And I wonder if we'll ever see another 777 double bill of Emirates and Qatar next time we're at Manchester Airport.